Okay, so I think the plan is going to be, we'll start with my hardest demon first to see if it's even physically possible, and then I'll do some previous hardest or stuff lower in my top 10, and then we'll see if I can do some runs or maybe even beat one of them. For those of you who don't know, my current hardest demon is the golden, so yeah, let's just get right into this. I think we're going to go part by part. Like, I'll do the UFO first, and then see if that's possible, adjust what I need to, and then we'll move on to the ball, then the next UFO, and so on and so forth. Oh, my bad, how could I forget? That's right, we got to start with the first spider, and it's not the UFO. Just got to clarify that so people don't make fun of me in the comments. Yeah, so this is really the idea. We just want to make sure the hitbox more accurately represents the spike object. There are two ways of doing this. There's a zoinkru, which is basically just doing this, or there's the takes too long method, where I actually move all the structures a bit closer together. If you couldn't tell by the name, that takes too freaking long, and I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm just going to warn you guys now, I'm really bad with the editor, so this might get really frustrating for some of you guys to watch. Oh my god, wait, time out. Jagbean is getting far. Go! I'm unmuting the desktop audio. We need to hear this.
Stop, man, please.
Okay, anyways, now we have our custom object. So look at this. Look, we're going to apply what I learned. We go to the C tab. We hit the plus button. Oh my goodness, we have a fixed hitbox. Let's go. Those are all the big spikes. Let's do all these little ones now. Oh, wait, I wasn't done. Wait, I wasn't even close to done. I don't think there's really a right way to make fixed hitboxes. It kind of always seems wrong somehow. Oh my god. All right, so let's just do this last one. And then that's it. We've done the whole UFO. We have zoinkified this whole UFO. All right, you guys already know what time it is. Let's play this. All right, it's 9:33. Yeah, I want to give this a little bit of time. Let's see if we can do the entire UFO. Let's see if we can even just do anything, and we're already... Is it impossible? Is the first click actually impossible? I think the first click is impossible. So we'll start with that. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Can we do the first click now? Okay, we can, yes. It was just barely impossible. All right, let's see if we can get to 1%. I think we can do it. Okay, so the first click is still really hard, and the second click... Oh no, is it impossible too? It's not! 1%. Fluke progress. Oh my god. All right, getting to 3% was actually a fluke because, like, look how hard these clicks are right here. I got past that. How did I do that first try? I can't even do it here. It has to be a frame alignment thing because I literally can't do it even though I just did it. Let's go. Okay, so now this is where we got to, right? I think I died on one of these saw blades here. Oh, it's possible. It's possible. Oh my god, it's so possible. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get past this. I don't know if it's going to happen. How about this? It's 9:41. I'll play this for 15 minutes. And if I can't do it once, then you know what? We're just going to skip to the next part in the video. Okay, welcome to day 2. So just like the UFO, I'm going to fix all these hitboxes first, and then we'll go through and play it. And I'm definitely thinking this is going to be impossible too. I mean, just look at this gap right here. Okay, let's see how this is looking. Yeah, this is great. This is a lot of fun. Oh, it's possible. Okay. Oh, wait, no, this click is tough. There's no way. That's not possible. I mean, come on. Just look at this. Damn it, man. 2 clicks in, I already found something totally impossible. How did I look at this and think this was okay? I don't know what I was doing. Oh, barely. And I don't think we're getting through this gap. Okay, yeah, this is just clearly physically impossible. There we go. Okay. I'm pretty sure that part is buffed to the maximum. I don't think I can make anything any harder. Yeah, this is taking way longer than I expected, so we're just going to have to try to speed this up. I don't know how I'm going to manage to do that, but I just got to do that. Do I even bother putting one here? Yeah, I think we do. For the sake of this video, we'll put one here. Oh, yeah, that's not happening. No, there's no way that's happening. Man, that gap wasn't even the tough one. This level's crazy. All right, I moved each of the spikes. Let's see if we can do it now. Oh, just barely. Even with kind of bad alignment, you could still get through there. Editor tree here. I just want to say that I did forget to fix 2 of the hitboxes in this UFO, and I did not notice that until right now when I was editing this. So basically, this entire video is a lie, and the whole project is a complete failure. So yeah, I messed that up. Nice. Okay, let's go. The first like 13% of this level is, you know, not that bad, nothing to worry about, but this is when shit gets hard. Oh, timeout. Burp sack is getting far.
I was not nervous at all. Wait, we're checking my heart rate. Say hi to YouTube, yup.
You didn't even say hi. Dislike, jerk. I don't know if this is my ego running rampant, but I feel like I can kind of do this shit. I don't know about the ending, but this part looks doable. I think it's going to be really hard and really annoying, but it's not like the parts before where I was genuinely worried about it being impossible. Like, I feel like I can kind of do this. Come on, come on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ooh. I think it's over. I was just talking about maybe there's one part that is possible, and I think it's not this one. Okay, so this is the part that I was worried about here. This mini, yeah, okay, it's not possible. There's no way. I don't care how good you are at ship, you cannot fit through these gaps. You can do it. It's possible. You can do it. I don't know if you could do it without straight fly. Bro, what am I saying? If there's a part that we're going to be able to do with all the hitboxes fixed, it's going to be this one. There we go. It's been done. 22 to 28 on the golden fixed hit. Okay, now we get to the point that I think most people are going to be actually interested in. The structures in the golden waves are made up of almost exclusively spikes and hitboxes. What, bro? Come on. This is definitely possible. So let's do a run through with speed hack on and just see how it's looking. And then afterwards, let's see, maybe I can do the whole wave. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, there's no way. No, there's no way. I take it all back. Definitely possible, but not by me. That's all it was. I just had to see that one click, and now it's over. What if I try to do a run from after this definite frame perfect? Man, I forgot what it was like grinding these waves. This was not fun. Okay, I just recorded a little segment, and then I realized my mic was muted. Nothing too eventful happened. I was just saying that I missed a couple hitboxes at the end of the first wave. And yeah, now I'm just doing the second wave and the UFO. Ooh. I don't know if that's possible. Damn, man. I didn't think this UFO was going to be an impossible part. I thought for sure I was going to be able to do this like in normal speed. Okay, there we go. We did the entire UFO. Let's go. We got to see, can this solve blade gap be done? The answer is I don't know. Yep, it's possible. Let's go. Oh, I missed 2 hitboxes in here. Damn it. But I think the rest of this wave was looking pretty okay. Oh, yeah, so it is definitely possible. Okay, this is another one of the parts I was most excited for. Oh, I just realized a lot of these move. So what group is this? 600 and 611? Oh, crap. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I give creators a lot of credit. Because like with the extremes, it's very rare that you beat an extreme demon and it was just genuinely not worth it. But with creating, bro, you could spend like days in the editor just to make complete crap. I might have to just leave this spike alone, to be honest. Do you hit the spike at all? Hold on, let me look at a video. Can we load? Hello? It's really close. I think I'm gonna leave it alone though, because you're not supposed to have to time this. This is supposed to just be a transition. So yeah, we'll fix everything else except for this spike. All right, I'm excited for this. Is this gonna be possible? No. All right, once again, that was incredibly underwhelming. All right, it's looking like this is not possible. Or is it? Or is it? Nice. I don't think you can do this with one click like I usually do, but the ship can make it through the gap. That's all I really care about. Here it is, 53. Oh my god, I'm just saying the wrong numbers today. As for this gap, I am definitely leaning towards it being possible. 100,000% possible. Let's go. Okay, there we go. It is possible. Yeah, if you just hug the bottom a little bit, we're all good. And yeah, this should be no problem. I just went the wrong way. Ooh, this portal click is spicy now. Oh, it is possible though. Wait, do you have to time these now? I added the fixed hitboxes in that section as a joke because it's just 3 buffers, but do you actually need those to not be fixed? Okay, yeah, so you have to time them. Wow, that's pretty evil, but we're leaving it in. Kind of worried about buffing this first saw because I don't want it to break the transition, but we're gonna do it anyways. Oh, it still works. Let's go. All right, yeah, so this part's perfectly fine. I did have to remove the very first saw blade because, as I predicted, it did break the transition. But other than that, yeah, that wave's pretty chill. All right, we finally made it to the final drop part. It has only taken 1 trillion hours. This ball is super easy. I only died here twice from 0, I think. Maybe, no, 3 times. 3 times. I died once in this first click right here, and then twice randomly towards the end of it because I was choked. But the rest of it's pretty chill. I actually really like this ball. It's super fun. We are not going to like it anymore because we are making this first click evil. Also, fun fact, this is the best individual click in the golden, just in case anyone was curious. Oh wow, that click is actually still kind of easy. How did I die there from 0? Man, I must really suck. Oh my god, and then the last click, I totally forgot about this gap. This is almost definitely not going to be possible. I don't know, like it's pretty easy. Okay, let me not say that because I know some people really struggle with this click. But yeah, this is looking pretty ridiculous. I don't know, we'll just have to see. It's all possible so far, and I missed a hitbox. This click is looking pretty brutal. Frame perfect? No, it's impossible, unfortunately. All right, last click, come on. Oh, yes, let's go. Yes, it makes it so much scarier like that. That's awesome. All right, guys, we have made it to the ending. This robot's going to be interesting. This is like one of my favorite parts in any level like ever. So now I'm just going to absolutely destroy it. You know, it kind of hurts me to do this a little bit. I'm going to be completely honest. Oh, yeah, this is definitely going to be possible. Oh, look at this alignment right here. Oh, my goodness. Isn't this is the blind click? Yeah, this is the blind click too. Well, first of all, this is definitely not possible. But even if it was, this is when the screen goes black, I'm pretty sure. And then here we are at lovely 78%. Fun fact, I didn't die to these orbs a single time from 0. I also didn't die to this last click of the robot too from 0. This blue orb that everyone's scared of. All right, time to do the robot. There's no way that this is going to even be possible. I can already tell. Trust me, I know this part. I know this part inside and out. It's not possible. I think you have to jump too early here to clear this gap. Yeah, okay. We got to fix the first freaking click. Damn it. Okay, this is also definitely impossible. If I click like last frame, I stand corrected. It's possible. Is this what top level play feels like? Because right now I just feel like I'm straight up gambling. This level doesn't feel like it's supposed to be possible. I know it's not supposed to be possible. Yeah, I'm still sitting here just trying to do this click, just clicking on random frames. I'm not using any skill to get past this. Let's go. It's possible. All right, but this ending, though, I'm not too confident about. Let's go. We did the robot. Yes. Okay, well, now we're at another part that's definitely not going to be possible. Like, this is just kind of a recurring theme with this part of the video. I went into this level having really high hopes for some reason that, like, I was even going to be able to do some small runs on this. I think I underestimated how many spikes are in this level. Okay, let's see. Nope. Already. First click. Holy crap, yeah. Wow, this first click is really difficult. I did die here once from 0 by clicking too late, but man, I didn't realize how hard this is. You have to clip like really into that spike. Oh my god, you have to really spam that. Wow. And then yeah, as expected, the spider transition is not looking very doable. Maybe there's some type of alignment where it is possible, and there it is. We gotta check that. Oh yeah, that's very doable. Wow, that spider was pretty easy. Oh my god, this part is gonna be crazy. Even without the fixed hitboxes, this part is infamous. This ship swing right here, but who knows, maybe it is doable. It's definitely not looking like it, but I mean, it might be. This last straight fly is going to be really interesting too, because this part's hard. I've noticed that people who haven't played this level seem to assume that this part's free. The gaps are not even, first of all. I mean, look at this. The middle one is the tightest. Each one is a totally different gap, and it's at the end of the level, and it's slow, and coming off this transition, it's super awkward. So that might be one of those parts that surprises you, where if you fix hitboxes, you just can't do it. All right, come on. Nice. Okay. Can you get through this gap? Oh, definitely not. I wonder how many people don't know these saw blades move here at 90 and 91. All right, last straight fly moment. Let's see it. Nope. I don't think it's happening. Oh, no. Yes. It is. It can be done. Let's go. It can be done. Okay, so I totally forgot I was supposed to record something with someone for like an hour and 15 minutes. And while we were setting up, I had some downtime, so I went ahead and I just filled out the fixed hitboxes for the rest of the level. And now it's time to see if the final part of the golden is possible. I really hope it is, so we don't end on kind of a lame note, but it's really not looking good. I mean, you could see what was on the right side of the screen there. Good old 94%. That is looking quite undoable. This click does not need any fixed hitboxes, bro. This is hard enough. You can do it. It can be done. Oh, that's lame. That's such a lame way for that to be impossible. Come on. That's so lame, man. Okay, we can get past it now, and let's check 96, the last choke point. Oh, I did it first try. Let's go. I died, but I don't think it's because of the fixed hitboxes. Bam! There we go. Okay, the last UFO can be done. Let's go. We went through the entire level. That's pretty awesome. All right, so my macro sucked, and I'm sorry about that. I don't even know what happened, because like I tried so hard to make it look realistic, and it was just terrible. Whatever, though, it doesn't matter. Let's just get into the next level. So the second level that we're going to be ruining is... Oh, I opened up the wrong folder. Sonic Wave, let's go. So I'm not too worried about the majority of this level being physically impossible like I was about the golden, but there is one particular click that I definitely have my eye on, and if we open the editor, I think we can spot it right away. Before I even do anything else, we're just gonna test to see if this is even possible. Oh yeah, that definitely looks possible, right? That's definitely gonna be very doable. Yep, okay, so we're changing that. So kind of lame, like the fourth click of the level, and we already have to make a nerf. But yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna do? Oh, is this first click not even possible? Oh, that's so lame. Bro, oh my god, I'm done. I feel like I remember that click being so easy. What happened? Yeah, it looks so free. Oh, you actually do go really close with the saw. I think I'm gonna have to look back at the replay and see if I can even buff it anymore. Yeah, no. I can't move it anymore. All right, so this cube has proven to be quite the challenge. I really did not expect that. All right, finally, we made it past the impossible first cube. So to answer the question, is Sonic Wave possible with fixed hitboxes? No. Damn it. Can you get through that? I don't think so. This pre-drop is causing so many more issues than I expected, man. We should just delete this entire level because I hate it that much. Like, you're telling me I have to do this click and make this all bigger? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. That... No way. All the people who think that the ball is the hardest part of Sonic Wave are just going to be crying watching this video. I never played Sonic Wave in 1.1, so I don't know how the ball was back then, but I've heard 2.2 nerfed it a lot. But I still hear 2.2 Victor say that the ball is the hardest part, and I just don't agree with that. I don't even think it's just them being wave carried. I think they're just straight up wrong. It's like total confirmation bias. They're just completely ignoring every time they die in the wave. And then when they die in the ball, it's like they count it as like 3 deaths. Oh, okay. I think that's definitely doable. Nice. Yeah, that click's definitely not happening. Oh man, this ball is really letting me down. I just placed the saw blade by accident. Okay, this dual ball should be really easy to test because if you can't do the first click, you can't do any of them. And that's looking like you can't do the first click. I stand corrected. I so stand corrected. Let's go. We've done all the hitboxes in the pre-drop. There it is. All right, the waves really shouldn't be that interesting. I'm not expecting any of the rest of the level to be impossible. So I guess I'll just kind of fly through the building process and I'll update you if I have anything interesting to say. Dude, I must have sucked really bad at this game when I was playing this level because my God, this is like, those are not ridiculous gaps. Okay, I mean, they kind of are. But like I was describing this part to myself like it was King Von, bro. It's really not that serious. And just to prove it, I'm going to do it right now. Nice. See, look how easy that was. It was not easy. Yeah, this first part of the wave is a lot more awkward. I have to do a couple double clicks. Like I have to do one here, do one in here, do one here. All right, so once again, we have run into a little ethics dilemma. If I want to stay true to fixing all the hitboxes, I would have to fix these spikes, meaning that there's going to be a little bit of the hitbox that pokes out of these platforms. I'm pretty sure there's a part in Arctic Lights that does that, and it plays terribly. So I really don't want to do that, but I think I'm going to. Oh my God, dude, it's got to stick out so far. No, that's so bad. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. I really am. And there we go. We're done with the entire first wave. Let's go. I think I'm just going to keep doing the rest of the level real quick because I'm kind of in a flow with it. And then once I'm done fixing all the hitboxes, then I'll go through and play it. Oh, damn. This part looks hard. I mean, everyone knows this upside down part is infamous, but my goodness. Going into this, I was really hoping that I could get each wave in one run. I don't even think that's going to happen. All right, so now at the last wave, this part is going to be difficult because like these first couple of clicks and releases are really hard. And then you got freaking 94. Like, let's just address this right now. If I put this up to the correct scale and then I do the same thing with this one. Yeah, these are the gaps I have to do. Are we for real? No. No, don't tell me you can't do that. No way, dude. We made it so far. I really thought drop to 100 was going to be fully possible. There's no way you're doing that. Oh, never mind. False alarm. Okay, we got our star positions down. Let's do this. Anyways, okay, I think the first step is going to be get to the ship from 0. That should be pretty doable, right? It's not that far into it. It's really just this click and then maybe one other click that's hard in this cube. Nice, let's go. Nice, let's go. Wait a minute, I didn't do any of this. I didn't fix any of this. Okay, that was a fraud run. Hold on, we gotta redo that. Okay, these hitboxes are so weird. I can't even, I'm just gonna have to scale them to the maximum. And you can go so far into them. What is that? Okay, there we go. 13 for real this time. I will certainly take that. Okay, next up is doing the whole ship. I think we can definitely do this. The parts of the gravity portals are super awkward, but they kind of already were in actual Sonic Wave, so it's not that much worse. No, that's a total lie. It's actually really bad in this. No, that's impossible. Crap. Wait, that would... Dude, come on. If I die past that, I'm going to be so mad. I have to get this over with. I'm not even at the wave. No one wants to see the pre-drop. Yes. That was not bad. That was not bad. What was that? 10 to 26? I mean, come on. So my initial plan of getting this level in like 5 runs, completely out the window. So stupid on my part to even think that was possible. I did not think the fixed hitboxes were going to impact this level this much. I want to see if maybe I can get to the duel from here. I mean, that's basically the headbangs. I'm not going to die in the duel. So I want to see if I can get to the headbangs from here. Nice. Oh, that was pretty good, actually. 35 to 44. Okay. I think I'm just going to say that's good enough. I don't think I need to get there from the beginning of the drop. I feel like people either really struggle with these headbangs or just find it completely free. I flip-flopped. At first, I literally couldn't even do these once, but then it got so consistent that it just ended up being kind of a break part. Whereas, like, from here to the end of the first wave, I just, like, couldn't do it all. Part of the reason... was because, oh, I did it first try. Let's go. But yeah, a big part of the reason was obviously that click. It's just ridiculous. There's just no other way to put it. But I struggled more with the part after it, believe it or not. I just found it so awkward. I just couldn't do it. And of course, I would instantly get nervous as soon as I would pass the 49 clicks. So it was over. Nice. Yes. Yes, let's go. Did from the headbangs to the second wave. Oh, that's perfect. All right, we left off here. I got to check out these second and third waves. I think if I can get each wave in 2 runs, I'm going to be pretty happy with myself. Literally slicing my initial goal in half, but you know what? That's fine. So fun fact, when I beat Sonic Wave, I actually did not do double clicks here. For every single one of these gaps, I just single tapped it like that. I think I could probably still do that, but it's just going to be like really sketchy now. Yeah, the duel's still free. There's nothing really changed there. Okay, now this is the part that I'm really worried about. This, I don't think we're getting this in 1 run. I did have to do the Arctic Lights thing here where I made these hitboxes stick out of the platform. So that's going to be a really big problem, but I really don't think I should die there. I think once I get past here, that's like all the difficulty in this wave. Fun fact, I actually like this level less than Arctic Lights. I know I rag on it all the time for being so bad, because it is so bad, but at least the pre-drop is good. That's probably a really unpopular opinion, but I like the Arctic Lights pre-drop. Nice. 1, 2, 3, fall, 1, 2. It's fine. It's really okay. Dude, I didn't even forget the pattern. I just messed it up. I don't know how I even did that. Okay, now it's time for the... Oh, shit. The start position messed up. All right, now it's time for the last wave. Final part in this level, thankfully. I feel like I honestly could have done the second wave of 1 run. Maybe, I don't know. I might... So I kind of forgot what I was talking about, but it was probably just about how hard this last wave is going to be. And to that I say I agree. I don't think we're getting this in 1 run. This might actually even be harder than the second wave, because the second wave is so carried by the first like 2 clicks and then the upside down part. Everything else is pretty reasonable. I wonder if someone who is way above this skill level but has somehow never played this level, if like they would think that the third wave is harder than the second wave, because they'd probably be able to do the upside down part without much of an issue. And I know a lot of wave players have 0 nerve control, and this level is longer than 5 seconds, so I could see this last wave really causing some issues. Ooh, that was not bad. Got all the way to 94. Damn, I even did the first release too. That was actually kind of close. All right, nice. All I really have to do is 94 to 100, and then we got that wave in 2 runs, and then I got my goal. Again, that's another spot where I single tapped it when on actual Sonic Wave. Just like that. And that is Sonic Wave with fixed hitboxes. Let's go. All right, I'm going to make a macro real quick. It's not going to suck like the Goldens did, and we'll do a showcase, and then we'll get on to the third and final level. All right, guys, the final level that we're going to be doing for this video is Awakening Horus. Okay, now before you say anything, this is my hardest demon on mouse. This is not just an excuse to play my favorite level, I promise. The goal is 2 runs. I really think I can get this in 2 runs. And I did all the fixed hitboxing already, so let's just actually get into playing it. So the only change I actually had to make was in the boss fight. The part where you go through the bird was physically impossible, but that's literally it. So I just scaled a couple of those saws down, and then we're good to go. I was testing some stuff out with the boss fight yesterday, and I got a little carried away, and I did it to 100. So I just have to get the first basically 60% in 2 runs, and I think I can do that. The boss fight to 100 run was actually pretty nuts, because the second to last click of the entire level is freaking impossible. It's the robot click, and it was already super sketchy the way it was, but now with the fixed hitboxes, it's like actually so hard. And when I was playing from the boss fight, I freaking fluked everything, including that click, and then I died to the last triple spike. I was so mad at myself, I could not believe I just did that, because I knew it was going to happen then, and I was correct. Like, I proceeded to die to the robot click, I think 4 times, 3 of which were actually consecutive attempts, which was pretty nuts. But like I said, I got the run eventually, so this is already going a lot better than the other 2 levels did. All right, this part of the pre-jump is actually so hard. I think we're going to end up shooting for 3 runs. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to 60. I probably could eventually, but I don't want this video to come out super late. Oh, that's not possible. Wait, it might be. It might just be a super frame perfect. Yeah, we're definitely not getting past this robot from 0, so 4 runs are going to have to be enough. Damn, man, I thought I set my standards pretty low for this video, and I did not reach my goal a single time. Okay, now this dropship, this is the other part that I'm really worried about. This transition is kind of bad going into it, and it was hard enough, like just in the actual level. If anyone wants to go for this level, by the way, pay attention to my click pattern. I have such a good click pattern for this UFO, and I don't see anyone else doing it. But it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's such a good pattern. Oh my god, this UFO, that's going to be a pain in the ass. I forgot about that. So I'm going to have to change my click pattern here. That's really the only issue. I don't think it should be that difficult. It's just going to be different from what I'm used to. And I've beaten this level probably over 30 times. So having to change my click pattern now, it's going to just make it really awkward. Yeah, I just got to click slower. Okay, this wave should be no issue. Oops, never mind. There we go. Okay, that's really all I have to get to. Now this boss fight is actually super awkward now. This first ship swing used to be pretty free, but it's like actually kind of hard now. You have to really think about it. And since I've beaten this level so many times, I'm kind of used to the transition going into that little straight fly thing there. So now it's different, and it makes me panic a little bit. This gap right here was, I think it was impossible, or maybe it was like actually frame perfect, and I'm just not really trying to deal with that. So I just scaled these saws down, scaled I think a couple of these down, and now it's good to go. And then this ending is pretty reasonable aside from 1 click. There it is. Yep. Dude, this click is evil. And it has a hide player trigger as well. So like you can't even see yourself. It's so hard. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I did fix the bug at 95. Because these aren't actually blocks, they're just slopes. You kind of clip into this and then die. And that's really annoying. So I added this invisible block right here. I think I added 2 just in case. All right, so now that I've gone through it in practice mode, why don't we try to get this down to 4 runs? So the first thing I want to do is I want to get to the robot from here. I really don't think that should be very difficult. Nice little vacuum going on in the background. Hope you guys enjoy that. All right, and he just keeps opening and closing the garage door. I swear my dad does this on purpose sometimes. Nice. Let's go. 16. Yep, we take that. All right, that is going to be run number 1. And then run number 2 is going to be to get to the drop from here. There's actually a chance that I could even get to the boss fight from 16. Because I think once I get past the dual UFO click that I was struggling with earlier, I think it should be wraps. I don't think I'm going to die past that. Nice. Okay, yeah, we died immediately, but that's fine. All right, yeah, this beginning of the ship is really not that bad. It's actually this that's giving me more trouble. It's not even because it's that hard, it's just different from what I'm used to. Oh, of course, dude. I guess if you hit this green orb a little weird, you're gonna end up doing that. Okay, I'm not even gonna investigate it. We're just not gonna do that again. So I think I'm definitely just going to stick with the 4 runs. I really don't feel like grinding out a 16 to 60. I feel like if I gave it some time today, I definitely could, but I'm just too tired. I'm not in the mood to deal with all these fixed hitboxes. At work today, I finished up all my production pretty quick. And for context, I make prepared produce for a grocery store. So I got sent over to another department to go help them out because they're pretty short-staffed. And bro, let me tell you, I made a tray of some beautiful turkey burgers. They looked so good. So I think I probably put about 8 of them on one case and I put them out for display. And then I made another 15 or so and I put them on a separate tray and I was going to put them back in the cooler so they could be used for another day. I dumped the whole thing. The cart that I was going to put it on didn't have a flat shelf, or it was flat. It wasn't solid, let me say that. It was one of those where the bed of the shelf was only like a couple thin rods and there was a bunch of space in the middle, and I put it in the wrong way and it just fell right through the holes and just went face down. I was in genuine disbelief. Like, it was one of those things where it happened and I just sat there for a second and I was like, no, there's no way that actually just happened, right? And then the reality set in and I had to clean all of them up. It was such bad timing too, because I was working with the manager of the meat department and she was telling me about how rough of a day she was having and how she was just so upset with how things have been going. Then she left the room for 1 second and I threw half the turkey burgers on the floor. Not my proudest moment, we'll say that. Yep, okay, I saw that coming. There we go. Look at that. That was genuinely the best thing that I've done all day. Okay, let's see. How long did that take to get in 4 runs? 732 attempts. Like, that's a lot for me on this level. All right, I think we're going to leave it at that, to be honest. I think that's it. I think we're good. All right, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, help me get to 10K, and yeah, that's about it. Goodbye.